dirt. I wouldn't have it any other way, man. It's just the way we roll nowadays. Well, hello there, you beautiful, outstanding, amazing, just overachieving people. How are you guys doing on this lovely sunny day? I want to welcome you to Trucking with Schmidt. Right now we are in St. Joe, Missouri, backing into a parking spot here at the Casey's. We are loaded and ready to hit the road, but we're not going to hit the road yet. It's been a rough day, a very rough day. My furry little fart box back there isn't feeling the best. So without telling you in detail how this morning has been, or this day, I'm going to go ahead and tell you I've gone through 2 rolls of paper towels and 4 microfiber towels that I had in the truck. I don't think we need to go into detail what those were cleaning up. Most cases I should be freaking out because my dog's been going vomiting all day, but it's all been dog food and water. Last night I decided to give him just a little bit more dog food because he's been looking like he's starving. He's not starving by no means. What he did is he ate that food. He didn't chew it at all, just straight inhaled that food and mixed with the water. It upset his stomach pretty bad. So once we get to moving, and we're going to take this load up to the city, once we get up there, we're done for the week. So we are in no hurry whatsoever. I'm having issues editing a video right now because, well, the service in Missouri is just, it's rough in places, and this phone doesn't really help a lot. You know, I got that, well, I've complained about this before, the Samsung S22 Plus. If you can, avoid getting that phone. It's not a pleasant phone, and I use my phone to download or upload videos. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to park right here. We're going to throw the curtains up. I'm going to climb upstairs, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to edit for the next 3.5, 4 hours. Probably. I want to say 2 hours, but let's just go ahead and estimate high. And that's going to give Opie a chance to just kind of kick back, relax, and the truck doesn't need to be moving around, jostling around, and basically moving him around. And maybe that'll settle his stomach down, because I'm out of paper towels. We got to go in and get some more paper towels. I'm out of paper towels. That was gross. Ugh. I never really realized just how rough this truck stop is here in St. Joe. Your only 2 options in St. Joe is to stay here at the Casey's or go across the interstate at the Love's, which you don't want to be at that Love's. And I'm finding out in a real big hurry, I don't think I want to be at this Casey's. This is rough. And I've watched a lot of trucks come in and out that, oh my goodness, the jackknifing is serious things here. It's desperation is what it is. It's desperation. Well, Opie is looking a little better. Opie, get out of there. He's trying to eat food off the ground, so he must be getting a little bit better. I had to give up on trying to get a video out today, so today is Thursday, and well, you're probably just going to get 3 videos during the weekend because I'll probably have to wait till I get home. That's the way it's been going here lately. I don't know if it's something I'm doing different, but I try to stay up to date on videos, and whenever I do that, I can just, you know, I used to edit a video right before I went to bed, hit upload, and then it was upload while I was sleeping. Nowadays, when I wake up, it still says 6 hours left. And I know it could be that phone, so maybe I need to look into something different to upload, or we just gotta wait till I get home and then I can upload them, because I can edit them out here, but uploading has not been good to me the past, well, ever since we got that phone. What's been, 2-3 months probably. Oh yeah, and it's been 3 hours. I took a nap. The nap felt great, but now let's head up to Sioux City. My previous statement that I had made when we were pulling into this truck stop is, wow, it's full, it's 2 o'clock. No, it turns out you can fit another 20 trucks back here. Holy smokes, boys and girls. Wow. Well, at least it left me an alleyway to get out here. When I stop at these truck stops in the middle of the day like I did today, when I'm leaving the truck stop, I always throw out, hey, there's a back row at Casey's opening up on the radio on the CB. So if you have a CB, you can actually hear, okay, there's a spot opening up. I don't know what I was thinking earlier when I said, hey, this truck stop's full when we were pulling in. I just assumed no one would be parking back there in that rock. Well, it's not rock. Where they're parked back there, their trailers are sitting in mud. But as you can see, like right there, this part right here, I mean, they're going to be lined up so much to where you can't even pull in here to get fuel at some point tonight. They almost got the exit blocked up heading out onto the highway. And as I was watching trucks come in and out of here, man, I was thinking, I mean, you can see the desperation on their faces. It's 6:15 at night, and you can see the desperations on their faces. I've been in that situation where I see people doing that, and I see them circling a lot because there's just nowhere else to go. I'll jump on the radio, and if you have a radio, I'll tell you, hey man, come back here, you can have my spot, and I'll leave. Or go find an on-ramp or an off-ramp. 2 reasons. I hate parking at truck stops. They are not safe to park at in the wise of your truck. And 2, I can. A lot of companies don't let their drivers park their trucks where I park mine. Truck stop desperation. That's what it is. It's truck stop desperation. That sounds kind of goofy. It also sounds like a good title. I know you guys can't hear it. There's a train over there. I've never stopped at this rest area and heard a train, but I hear a train. I think Opie's doing quite a bit better. All the other functions of Opie are working quite nicely, as he just showed me. I have to delete that clip. This is a gross video. I'm talking about a lot of gross things. I gotta change that. But I think I'm the reason he got sick. I thought it was because he just didn't chew his food, which he didn't, but I think I'm the reason he got sick. Because I started thinking about it, and last night we made a couple stops. We made more stops than usual last night because we were just ready to be done. And I made a couple sandwiches, so I gave him some ham when I make my sandwiches like I normally do. Then I gave him a little bit of the sandwich left over, a couple of those. And then on top of that, I probably gave him a couple treats. Then I gave him the dog food, the little bit extra dog food for that. And I think I just overfed him. So he was upset, or his stomach was upset. Now back to the truck part. We'll get to something not more exciting. Talk, Kurt. Talk. Okay. Now to something that's not gross. It's disturbing, but not gross. Where I'm parked right there. When we pulled in here, you guys seen probably 6 or 7 empty spots when we were pulling in here. Those angle spots at this rest area, they get extremely tight for me to get out of, which means it's extremely tight for the person next to me to get out of, which is a disaster for your hood if you have a hooded truck. Well, can you park there? Oh yeah, you can definitely park there. Are you at risk? Well, you're at risk like that anytime you actually park in a truck stop. You guys don't see a whole lot of truck stops on my videos. We don't spend a whole lot of time on truck stops. There's that train. You guys wouldn't be able to see it. It's in the trees. Because when I go into a truck stop, it's fuel up, grab something and go, or swing into a truck stop, run in, take a shower, come back out and get out of there. I don't spend a whole lot of time at them. If I was someone who actually had to depend on truck stops, I think I'd be in trouble, because I'm always paranoid. I never ever sleep good at a truck stop. I almost, like the curtains, I put curtains over my windows. I have to put those curtains up, otherwise I'm just laying in bed staring out the windshield. Who's gonna hit my truck? Or what is a truck driver doing now to make me shake my head, or just something like that. But get back to the desperation I was talking about earlier. I heard somebody talking on the radio while we were getting loaded, and he was saying, yeah, I came into St. Joe last night, couldn't find a place to park, looked everywhere, next thing you know I was in violation with my logbook. And you hear a lot of people say, well, you should plan accordingly. If you planned accordingly, you would not be like that. I know a lot of you, or a lot of people are like that, but let me tell you something. If you're in the truck driving world, you cannot plan accordingly with anything. Even if you're running a dedicated route, planning accordingly is pretty much out the window anymore. Now 2-3 years ago, 4 years ago, yes, you could plan your trip, you could plan it to a T, where you're going to fuel, where you were going to sleep, and so on, which you still can if you're parking your truck by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But unless you're doing that, fuel prices are changing on a daily basis, so it's hard to plan each and every stop for fuel. And in the wise of parking, these drivers out here, it's almost impossible for them to guarantee a parking spot. Even if you reserve a spot somewhere, there's someone that's pulled into it, and what's the temp?
Oh, Caleb almost went out. I don't know.
Ooh, that's a cool pool.
It feels nice.
Does it?
After a little bit, it feels nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice.
Weirdos. That's cold.
Hey,
Way too cold for me.
Yeah, it's pretty warm right now.
That's probably because you just peed in it.
Hey, it is pretty warm. Erica, push my feet
yeah,
out.
he still wants flamingo.
You make it a
Well, we ended up finishing our load and running up to the city and dropping that trailer off, and then going ahead and coming on home. The reason I didn't finish the video in any of that simple fact, I got bored, so I went live. We did almost a 3-hour live last night, and I was amazed. I was expecting maybe about 50 people, because it was, gosh, I think we started it at 10:30 at night, and we went to 1 o'clock in the morning. There was at most, I think, 300 people on there, and I am just amazed. I thank each and every one of you for joining us on that live and keeping me awake for I could finish the load and get home. I was kind of shocked that both Little Bud and Littlefoot, my niece, was awake. We have a house full of family right now, and I am quite shocked that they are jumping around in the pool. The pool is, I looked at it and it was 74 degrees. That's a little cool for me. But right now I'd call it a little cool because the sun will not come up and it just insists on staying raining here in Iowa. I almost cannot remember what we were talking about, but I'm pretty sure we were talking about truck stops. I'm almost positive, and I think I talked enough about them, so we're just going to leave that at that. We're going to be back in the truck here in 2 days, and then we're going to get back to trucking. And give or take, we might have to just go back behind a week on the videos. It matters whatever the phone decides that I can upload when we're out there on the road. We are heading back for Kansas, so Kansas and Missouri. I used to get phone service, but ever since I got this S22, service is pretty hard to find nowadays. So we'll have to see. Other than that, you guys stay safe. And as always, I'll see you next time. Oh yeah. Remember, hats, t-shirts, coats, sweatshirts, vests, and stickers are available at truckingwithschmidt.com. Dad wanted me to tell you guys that they are starting a new sale on t-shirts, those screen print t-shirts. I haven't got mine yet. Like I told you guys, it takes about 2-3 weeks to get your order, so be patient once you order them. I appreciate you guys ordering those and ordering those stickers. We actually have two new stickers coming out. Right now they're in design, and once they get designed they will be coming out. Alright, now I'm done. Stay safe.